Hello everyone, you're welcome in this video. In this video we are going to study about indefinite integral. This is the introduction of the topic of indefinite integral. First of all, keep in your mind, if you are introducing indefinite integral to yourself, keep in mind that integration is the inverse process of differentiation. I am repeating, integration is the inverse process of differentiation. So you must have a knowledge of differentiation before studying integration. So I am giving you an example. Suppose we have a function fx and the differentiation of fx is gx. Okay, we have a function fx and its derivative is gx. Then we can write the antiderivative or integration of gx will be fx. So very simple. Try to understand with it. Differentiation of sin x is cos x. So we can say integration of cos x is sin x. So derivative of sin x is cos x and antiderivative of cos x is sin x. Integration is also called primitive or antiderivative. So this way we are finding derivative and reverse way we can write antiderivative. So derivative of sin x is cos x, but antiderivative of cos x is sin x. So we can write like this. That is cos x integration with respect to x. This is the sign of integration will be sin x. Okay. Now it is very important. Now you need to understand what do you mean by constant of integration. Constant of integration. So I am giving an example. Differentiation of sin x plus any constant. C can be any constant like 3, 4, 5, any real number. Because the differentiation of a constant is 0. So again you are having cos x. Now compare with it. Earlier we were telling that the differentiation of sin x is cos x. So integration of cos x is sin x. Now what would you say? That is the differentiation of this function is cos x. So integration of cos x will be sin x plus c. So this integration, this value we can write in general that integration of any function will equal to a function whose differentiation is gx with a constant. Okay, so integration of any function is a function whose differentiation is gx and with a constant, and this c is called constant of integration. Because c is arbitrary, it may have any value, it can take any value. So due to its indefiniteness, the indefiniteness of c, why we used to say this integration as indefinite integral. It means while you are performing integration of anything, so you will have to write integration constant. So constant of integration is necessary to write. It shows that we are performing indefinite integral. Remember, if we are performing integration of any function is equal to a function with a constant. This is the sign of integration. Remember, this is the sign of integration. This integration, this function whose integration is performed is called integrand. And dx sign, is showing that we are performing integration with respect to x. And fx is called integral. Obviously, if we differentiate fx, then we will get gx. And c is called constant of integration. So finally this is the conclusion that derivative of sin x is equal to cos x. Hence antiderivative of cos x will be sin x plus c. So c will have to be right. So sin x, the derivative of sin x is cos x. So cos x derivative will be sin x but with plus c. So now you have to understand, you have to remember few formula. This is algebraic function x to the power n dx. So the formula of x to the power n dx will be x to the power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So if I am putting n is equal to minus 1 in the denominator, then the denominator will become 0 and whole thing will be undefined. So I cannot take n is equal to minus 1. Sorry, this is minus 1. So I cannot take n is equal to minus 1. Then what is the formula for especially minus 1? If I am putting x is equal to minus 1, I can write 1 upon x. You remember that the differentiation of log x is 1 upon x. So integration of 1 upon x will be log x plus c. Now you know differentiation of x is 1. So integration of 1 will be x plus c. Similarly, you know that differentiation of under root x or 2 under root x is equal to 1 upon under root x. So integration of 1 upon under root x is equal to this plus c. Similarly, the differentiation of 1 upon x is minus 1 upon x square, and the integration of this will be this plus c. Similarly, sin x, integration of sin x is minus cos x plus c. Integration of cos x is sin x plus c. Integration of tan x is minus log cos x plus c or log sec x plus c. Similarly, integration of cot x is log sin x plus c. Integration of sec x is log sec x plus tan x plus c. Integration of cosec x log cosec x minus cot x plus c. Integration of sec square x tan x. Remember, differentiation of tan x is sec square x. So integration of sec square x will be tan x plus c. Similarly, integration of cosec square x is cot x minus cot x plus c. Similarly, integration of sec x tan x is sec x. Because the differentiation of sec x is sec x tan x, so integration of sec x tan x will be sec x plus c. Similarly, integration of cosec x cot x minus cosec x cot x plus c. So these are the formula you have to remember, like integration of e ki power x, integration of under root 1 minus x square. So either minus sin inverse x plus c or minus cos inverse x plus c. Because you know, if you remember that the differentiation of sin inverse x is under root 1 minus x square. So integration of this will be minus sin inverse x with a constant. Similarly, the differentiation of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. So integration of 1 upon 1 plus square will be tan inverse x plus c. So these are the formula you have to keep in your mind while solving the question. Now we are going to solve some questions. So see question number 1. We are going to solve question number 1. So it is given that x square 1 minus 1 upon x square dx. This integration we have to solve. So before solving the question, first of all we will simplify it, that is we will multiply in the bracket. So x square into 1 and minus 1. This way, now we know that we can separate it like x square integration minus 1 integration. Now we have a formula of x to the power n, that x to the power n plus 1, that is 3 upon 3, and integration of 1 is x, and we have to write a constant plus c. This is the solution. Now coming to the second part, integration of x minus 1 upon under root x whole square. So before performing the integration, we will open up the square like a square plus b square minus twice a into b. So these will to cancel. Now we'll have to know that what is the integration of x? X square upon 2. What is the integration of 1 upon x? That is log x, and 2, and what is the integration of 1? That is x, and finally plus c. So now to perform more questions, keep watching. Next question is sec x into sec x plus tan x. So first of all we will multiply these two inside, that is sec square x plus sec x tan x. Now we need to remember the formula. Remember the integration of sec square x is tan x and integration of sec x tan x is sec x. So the whole thing is depending upon how you are memorizing the formula. So integration of sec square x is, we will remove tan x, and integration of sec x tan x is sec x and plus c. This is your answer. Now part fourth. In part fourth is given, we have to integrate 1 minus sin x upon cos square x. So first of all we will distribute it like 1 upon cos square x, then sin x upon cos square x. Now you know 1 upon cos square x can be written as sec square x. Now 1 sin upon cos will be written as tan x, and 1 upon cos can be written as sec x. So as above, integration of sec square x is tan x, and integration of sec x tan x is sec x, and plus c. So this way you can solve other question. So keep watching my video. Thank you very much.